Thanks everybody for tuning back in. This is a video about a digital planner that I created and was created to be used in Goodnotes 6. And I'm going to show you how to use it. Sorry if I'm speaking kind of slowly. I haven't made a video in a very, very long time. I couldn't even begin to explain to you all the different extremely traumatic and life-changing things that have been happening just over the last 60 days. But y'all just keep me in prayer and my family. And let's just get started. So if you are new here, this video is this channel is generally about budgeting, home organizing just in general, cleaning, etc. But if you all want to see something different and you want me to create a channel on something different, and if I have the skill set to do it, then I will consider doing that for you. Okay, so this planner is created under the Journey of Queens line attached to my business, and it was created to be used to kind of be multifunctional. So because I could never, well, not never, but because I was having a difficult time keeping up in my paper planners, I thought to myself, let me try a digital planner. Well, once I figured out how to make a digital planner, and then I started using it, I actually created a much different one before I did this one. And as I started using it, I realized I was being much more productive. And as of today's date, I feel like I have found what is known in the planning community as planner peace. And I think I have found it with a digital planner. So while this one is not complete, it is, this is pretty much my testing version of it. That's why you see all these tabs at the top. So I'm trying to kind of see how it can be used in different formats. So first, let me explain to you how Goodnotes works. So when the planner is created, it's created with links. Now I have been adding pages in here, so the links go back to a numbered page, but once you start adding pages and trying to manipulate it, it kind of gets off kilter. That's what I realized. But this icon here is it is the tool that takes it from being able to write on it and not. So when it's highlighted like that, I can, let me turn my pencil on. I can write on here. Okay. This tool, you can see that is the eraser. Over here gives you the size of the brush stroke. Okay, so this, okay, let me first explain the eraser. So this eraser, you could do a stroke eraser, you can do a standard eraser, you can do a precision eraser. The stroke eraser will erase everything like that. Okay, let's go back. The standard eraser just erases the same, like the way a standard eraser would. Okay. And the precision eraser just erases very delicately. You see? Okay. And you can change the brush stroke. So here you see it's like this. See that little circle? If I change it up here, that space gets bigger and it gets bigger. So if I just want to erase all of that at once, I can. Okay. This is the pen tool. Can you see that? That allows you to write. Okay. These colors up here, these little dots, tell you what color you're going to write in. And then here you can change that color. And I have a bunch of colors that I've already added. You can add a custom color by moving this around. Or you can go to the color wheel and do something like that. So now, you see, now I have two blacks. Okay, let's go down here. Remove that color dot. Okay. Now, when you don't have this highlighted, you cannot write. It doesn't do anything. But the links that are in here will allow you to move to the page, move to a different page. Okay. Now I'm going to go back to the writing tool. I'll create a different video on how to use all of these tools specifically, but today's video is just really more of an introduction to this planner. So let's see. Oh, I want to clear. I want to go back to the standard eraser. I want to go to this size to just erase all of this stuff that I just did. Okay. So this is going to be kind of me setting up this week so that you can have an idea of what to do. Originally, when I created the digital planner, I mainly created it to use for keeping up with my Eastern Star duties and commitments, because I am, if you're familiar with the Order of the Eastern Star and their offices, then they have multiple auxiliaries that you can participate in. And I am the matron in one of those. I am the treasurer in one. I am the secretary in one. And I am basically what's called it's not what it's called, but it's essentially like a vice president or second in command kind of a position in one of them. So I am a member in 5 of those auxiliaries, and I have offices in 4 of them. Okay, so I'll show you primarily what I really wanted this planner to do. Sorry, I'm kind of having a little bit of a wardrobe malfunction over here. Okay, if you hear some birds chirping, I'm I'm outside. So That's what the noise is. Okay, so I'm just gonna get right to it and show you what I wanted this to do. Okay, so we're gonna just work on this week. I'm going to write my titles here. In the completed version, this doesn't say key, it says function. Okay. And in the planner that is going to be specifically for my Masonic responsibilities, it says auxiliary. However, this is functioning right now. As you'll see, that's the tab that's up there that says, it says home planner. So this is really functioning as my catch-all planner. So I just changed the stroke width here. So see, it's thick right there. If I change it there, it's a little thinner. If I change it there, it's a lot thinner. Okay. Okay, so here, excuse my nails, I'm going to write, nope, that's not how I wrote that before. That was in a thinner stroke. Okay, so everything on this line, hopefully, is related to stuff I need to do at home. So whether that is chores, whether I have appointments, anything related to home. So it could be chores, it could be appointments, it could be taking my car to the shop, which one of these appointments this week actually is. It can be making phone calls, anything of that nature. In this column, at the moment, this is functioning as income and bills. This one is functioning as miscellaneous spending. This one is functioning as business. And this is functioning as work. Okay. So you'll see already I have some appointments there. And in my mind, I already have colors that, so that blue is like a royal blue, and that's the highlighter tool. It is for I use that color for anything related to an appointment or a phone call that I need to make. Okay. So this is the size of the highlighter stroke. Okay. You see there? That's what that looks like. Okay, so I have found that middle size is good for making bullet points in these lines, and it is also good for highlighting through this line, so it will fill the whole line, and I do like that. Okay, so this was call attorney, and I'll just leave it at that because I already know what I'm calling the attorney for. Here I accidentally erased something, so I'll just, oops, can't do that because I don't have the right stroke size. So I could just correct that, or I could have just erased it all together and did that. Okay. Now, oops. So I did have, I'm sorry, I put my finger in front of the camera. I did have a bill that I had to pay on the 18th, and that was my electric, and it was $286. And the color, when I do my budget closeout, I group all of my bills into categories. So the color I have selected for my utilities is this kind of a pastel lime green. Okay. And I'll do that. Okay. And then, for instance, for miscellaneous spending, today is Wednesday. We're going to go back. My car was totaled a week ago tomorrow. One of my cars was totaled a week ago tomorrow. And I was intending to have my daughter use the car to go to work. But that is not an option. So I had to send her some money so she would be able to get to work using Lyft. That for me is a miscellaneous expense for now. So that color that I have chosen for that is kind of this hunter green color. And I did also put fuel in my car. Yesterday I spent $35. Oh, today I also bought food for lunch at work. And I don't have the receipt, but I think it was 14 and some change. And for my bills, I generally for any of my spending, I generally round up. And if I'm estimating income, I round down to the nearest dollar. Okay, the color for eating out is just gray. Okay, let me shrink this. Let's go to some things I need to do for business. So, oh, no, this is major. I need to put this on here. So, yesterday, I made lots of progress cleaning out my office. I'll tell you a story about that maybe later, but the short version of the story is I moved my home business out of my home into an office space and then had to move it back because none of my equipment was working in the office space. So I had to move it all back. Well, in the 4 months that I was there, my daughter essentially used the home office for storage. So I've been cleaning the office out again so I can put my things back. So this is what I would normally do if I had previously just planned that Tuesday was the day I was going to do this. This is the way I would have done that. So for my chores, that same gray color is for my office cleaning. Okay, you can't really see it. There you go though. Okay, so this is what how it would be if it was a planned event. I would put a bullet point there, and then I would write clean office. Okay, so what I do for, I didn't do it yesterday, but the color for my bedroom is this bright pink color. So this is the way this would normally look, like this. So these are things that I want to do every day because I have some habits I'm trying to create. So that pink color is for anything that has to do with cleaning my bedroom. So whether it's actually cleaning my bedroom, whether it's making my bed, doing laundry, whatever it is. So my goal is to make my bed every day. You know, that's something I want to make sure that I do, because before life started to decide to give me more life than I was really ready for, I was doing this. And when you make your bed, it's kind of, I won't say difficult, but less likely that you'll get back in it, or that you'll lay in it at all, or that you'll put something on top of it, because your bed is made. And for me, it's, I don't know if it was just a mental thing or not, but that's kind of the way things went. Okay, so today is already Wednesday and I didn't do it. So for instance, when I get home, I'll be basically getting in the bed. So I did not do this today. So I'm just going to put an X there. Okay. Now, tomorrow, this is an off day for me at my job, as is Friday. However, I'm working extra tomorrow. So I am able to, just the color, see how much money I earned daily. So I do that and I total that there. And I already know that this is going to be approximately 5 hours of work. Okay. And so that's pretty much how this planner is set to function. Now, here is the pièce de résistance. I didn't say that right. The pièce de résistance. Okay. For Saturday, I have a Zoom call. Okay. I have a Zoom. And it is for the Eastern Star House. So this little circle with the star in it is for your digital stickers. Okay. Now, because it's for the Eastern Star House, I'm going to click my Eastern Star emblem. I am going to size it down, and then I'm going to move it over here. Okay. I'm going to go back to, and this Zoom is at noon. Okay. Now, I also have some other duties I need to work on tomorrow. And they are for the next auxiliary, which is called Heroines of Jericho. Now, let me see. Now, most of the time, unless you have an office or you have a lot to do in your different auxiliaries that are attached to the Order of Eastern Star, you probably won't need a daily planner like this or a weekly planner like this. A monthly planner may suit you. Now, the one that I created is a monthly planner, but I am willing to adjust it to make it a monthly and weekly planner also, if you think you will need that layout. Okay, so Thursday I also need to, so let's go back to the stickers, let's go back to the Eastern Star. Let's make this so I'll remember that I have something to do here, and it's for that. Okay, I'm going to, nope, not the pen. The pen is going to be black. My highlighter is going to be red. I'm going to make another bullet point. And I need to update waves. That's what we use to track dues payments and issue receipts, etc. Okay. Friday, on Friday, bullet point, let's erase that. Okay, let me show you something real quick. Nope, I'm not going to do that because I said I was going to do it in a different video. Okay, I need to work on a presentation. Okay, let me just erase all of this. Let me put my sticker down first so I can see how much room I have. Now this one is for Heroines of Jericho. Okay. Okay, so as you can see, this is why I basically need a Masonic planner where only that information goes, because now this is just reminding me what I need to do daily. I apologize. What I need to do every day. Now the details of this obviously would be in that Masonic planner. So I may say on Friday I need to work on that presentation, and then on that day I'll have a list of all the things that I need to do or want to accomplish on that day. Here, update waves, a list of all the things that I need to do to accomplish. So I have dues reports to catch up on, I have new members to add, etc. Okay, that makes sense. So we'll squeeze this down and make that smaller. And and Friday I won't be working, so I have some things I'm gonna put here for my business. This color, that golden color, is the color I want for that. I make t-shirts and other items, and I have made some items specific to the Heroines of Jericho for sale towards a fundraiser, so I need to make those. I need to press them, fold, and package. I have created my own packaging, so that's what is meant there when I say that I'm going to package them. So I'm going to put them in the packages and label them, etc. And I think that's it for this week, actually. Oh yeah, the budget closeout, which is where I go through and reconcile everything that I've spent. So I know that I spent some money on these other days. Monday, I don't know what in the world was. I think I was just having a rough day Monday altogether, but I'll go back and see, go through my phone and my different banking apps that I use and write those in, so I make sure that I don't forget where I made those expenditures, and then I'll total them up as we get towards the end of the week, and then I'll do a separate video about the budget, about budgeting, and the budget closeout all together. So thank you for watching, and I am going to start to figure out a filming schedule so that I can stay on top of this, because I really do want to do this. I really enjoy it. And I will get back to you all later. Thank you for watching. If you have not already done so, consider liking the video, consider subscribing, and I'll talk to you later.